بسم الله الحمد لله وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Okay, so what does it mean when we say La ilaha illallah and then we say wahdahu la sharika lahu? What does that mean? Saleh, you're up. The better way to say it is associates. He has no partners or associates. That means that Allah Azza wa Jal doesn't have a team of individuals that he consults with. He is the king. He just makes up his mind, or he just makes up his decision, and that's it. He doesn't have to consult with anybody. If you have a businessman, the businessman, he'll have a team of people that are specialists, and he'll consult with them. They make shura, what they call shura. Allah Azza wa Jal, he doesn't do that. He is the King of Kings. He doesn't consult with anybody. He just gives the orders, and that's it. His angels, they follow his orders, and his prophets follow his orders. Where did Uthman go? Uthman, where are you, bruv? Uthman, come on, man. Come into class. Why? Come closer, man. Closer. I like to see your smiley face. Do you guys have your daftar with you? Where's your daftar? Where's your daftar, Uthman? Okay, you both are supposed to have your own separate daftar. Okay, Ali, where's your daftar? Okay, Dawood and Muhammad, you guys got your daftar? Where's your notebook? Dawood and Muhammad, do you have a notebook? Huh? You had it a couple weeks ago. I seen you had it. Now where is it? You guys threw it away? You should keep your notebook right there at that desk. You should have your notebook right there. And when you finish class, you should put it right there so you have it with you. Look at all my books here, look. And I'm not even at my office. In my office, I have way more books. These are just some of the books that I use when I'm at my house. And I can teach this class and another class that I teach. You see, everything when I'm finished with it, I put it right back over there. Okay? Alright, and Sheikh Saleh, you're doing all your stuff online, right, bruv? Okay, good students, mashallah. Where's Ron? Where's all these other students, man? Alright. So, let us begin, Minilai Ta'ala. We're going to try to, inshallah Ta'ala, do some of the Arabic. So, the intent of La ilaha illallah is saying it with the tongue, affirmation of the heart, acting according to its requirements, loyalty to its people, and enmity with whoever opposes it. And this one is love for the sake of Allah and the hate for the sake of Allah. All this is from what the requirements of La ilaha illallah do to this. They say La ilaha illallah has 7 conditions, and some of the scholars have poetized them by saying ilm al-yaqeen wa ikhlas wa sidquka ma'a muhabba wa inqiyad wa qabul laha. Okay? So it's ilm al-yaqeen wa ikhlas wa sidquka ma'a muhabbatu wa inqiyad wa qabul laha. Okay, so this is something that I'm going to, inshallah ta'ala, I'm going to put in the class later on. The Arabic as well as the English. And for those that can memorize it, it's good to memorize. And Sheikh Sa'ad ibn Atiq, he added an 8th condition saying, وزياد ثامنها الكفران منك بما. Alright. In addition is the 8th condition, that your disbelief in what is سواء الإلهي من الأشياء قد أولها, other than the ilah, from those things which have been deified. So inshallah ta'ala, we're going to leave this for next week, and inshallah ta'ala, we're going to try to explain it now. And the 2 pillars of La ilaha illallah are negation and affirmations. Thus, negation is not sufficient, nor is affirmation. So you can't just negate only, and you can't just affirm only. You have to negate and affirm together. Ma'abad. So we disbelieve in the Taghut and we believe in Allah. Or we believe in Allah and we disbelieve in the Taghut. This is the problem. Many of the Muslims, they just say, oh, I believe in Allah. And that's it. I believe that Allah, He deserves to be worshipped. You have to also disbelieve in worshiping others outside of that. So the Shaykh, he goes on to say, okay, whoever says La ilaha illallah and disbelieves in what is worshipped besides Allah, this is a tremendous restriction. And it is his saying and disbelieves in what is worshipped, because many say La ilaha illallah, but they do not abandon the worship of graves. Oh, walaikum salam rahmatullah. The Phantom Ranger is here and Ferris is here. Oh, mashallah, tabarakallah. Let's see you guys, man. Let's see you guys. I like to see who I'm looking at. There's Sheikh Ferris. How you doing, Sheikh? How are you, brother? And there's the Phantom Ranger. Mashallah. How are you guys doing? Are you trying to look like Goku, the Phantom Ranger? Is that you? I seen you looking like Goku with the yellow hair. Were you Super Saiyan? Huh? Yeah, but 1 minute ago you were looking like you were a Super Saiyan a minute ago. I seen you with yellow hair. Was that you? That was it? You look like you were a Super Saiyan for a minute ago, man. You were powering up, Phantom Ranger? Ferris, why are you hiding? Don't hide. Where'd you go? Don't hide, bro. Don't hide, bro. Don't be scared, man. It's just brothers here. Don't be scared, man. Okay, Saleh, I'm gonna pick on you again, bro. You got to give us the review again because we have 2 more students that came a little bit late. So just try to go back through it again. You're the teacher's helper. I've selected you as the teacher's. You're the Na'ib Bopper. Slowly, because we have young students here. You have to talk on their level. So we took 4 points last week. 4 points, we took them last week. Okay. Yep. Sidq. Say it in Arabic too. What is that? Ikhlas. Yep. That's correct. So how do you say that in Arabic? Just use the ayah, يَغْفُرْ بِالتَّاغُوتِ وَيُؤْمِن بِاللَّهِ. We try to say what Allah Azza wa Jal says first. First and foremost, we quote Allah. That's the highest statement that can come off your tongue. Allah said. That's the strongest hujjah that we have. Then after that, the Messenger ﷺ said. The Messenger of Allah ﷺ. The Messenger ﷺ said. Those are the 1-2 punches that we use as Muslims. This is our dalil. These are our burhan. This is our hujjah. This is what we use to defend the religion. Allah said, His Messenger said. Allah said, His Messenger said. Then we can say the Sahaba said. The Tabi'een said. The Itba' Tabi'een said. A Sheikh said. A good scholar from the past. But we're trying to say Allah and His Messenger said because that's the strongest hujjah. It's what they call hujjah baligha. It is great brain crushing evidences that we use to defend our religion. Okay, keep going, Sheikh Saleh. What else? What's a dalil? No. What is a dalil? We're trying to establish what is a dalil. Proofs and evidences. It's the proofs and the evidences that we use to defend our religion. Okay, very good. Then we talked about La ilaha illallah, and then we said Wahdahu la sharika lahu. What does that mean, Saleh? He has no partners and he has no associates. He has no board members. He doesn't have to consult with anybody. He's not like a boss at a business. He's not like that. He is the all-knowing, the all-seeing, the all-knowledgeable. He is the mudabbir hada kawnu kullu, as they say. He is the client control of the whole universe. He organizes everything. Okay, what else? What are we studying, guys? Okay, Phantom Ranger, what topic are we studying? Can't hear you, bruv. I can't hear you, bruv. Turn on your mic. Okay, what? Okay, what other part? What specifically are we studying? What topic are? Okay, what else are we studying though? Which part of Islamic history? What's the main part? We're studying the ma'na of La ilaha illallah. Very good. Okay, that's good. Okay, Muhammad and Dawood, you guys alright, bruv? Did you guys get your dinner today? What'd you guys have? You haven't eaten yet? You know what I ate? I ate 2 bananas just now for breakfast. 2 bananas. And I put peanut butter on top of it. You guys like peanut butter? It's like a Canadian thing, bro. That's what we do here. We put peanut butter on our bananas in the morning. You have to be Canadian to eat that stuff. It gives you lots of energy and power, you know? 2 bananas and a glass of milk. That was my breakfast this morning. Ferris, how you feeling, Sheikh? Put your thing down. We can't see your whole face. How you feeling? I can't hear you, bro. How you doing? Where were you last weekend in Phantom Ranger? Where were you guys last weekend? Yeah, what were you doing? Where were you? You went to your friend's house. Okay, how about you, Phantom Ranger? Where were you last week? Can't hear you, bro. Can't hear you, bro. You guys are outside. You guys are having too much fun, man. You guys are having so much fun. I want to come and hang out with you guys and have some fun too, man. Well, you know what you can do? When you ever get bored, you can read books. Look at that. I eat this stuff. I eat this for breakfast. Then I eat this for lunch. Then I eat this for dinner. Then I eat this for snacks. I'm eating books all the time. Look, I got so many different books, and I don't just read. Say that again. Say that again. No, I don't read books all the time either. This morning, where did I go this morning, Saleh? Where was I this morning, Saleh? What did I do this morning? I went to the Bahira. I went to the lake, and I went rollerblading. See, so I was rollerblading on my rollerblades today, and trying to get some exercise. Okay, so that's kind of like fun, isn't it? Isn't it to rollerblade? Isn't that fun? Is it? Okay, what I do is I'll shoot a video for you guys next time I rollerblade, just so you guys can see me skate, okay? And I'll put it in the group. Is that cool? Then you can see the big bopper, how the big bopper rolls down the street, because I roll deep. I'm the big bopper, and I'll show you guys how to rollerblade. All right. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to the next part of our class. Okay, guys. All right. So I was reading this book yesterday. Okay, it's an Arabic book, and it's a really, really small book. But I was reading it in Arabic, and I was getting so much benefit from the Sheikh. So much benefit. And I started to highlight different parts of the book, see what the Sheikh was saying, read it in Arabic, because I find that in Arabic, when you read it, it's so beautiful, mashallah. Who here reads books in Arabic besides Quran? Okay, one day you're going to read books in Arabic, inshallah. Okay. Okay, so let us finish now. All right, so the sheikh here, he goes on to say, one of the sheikhs, he goes on to say, okay, we're just going to read what the sheikh said. He said, a large number of people, meaning Muslims, are ignorant of the testification. What is the testification, guys? What is the testification? Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. This is the testification. They call it kalimatul shahada. They consider it a mere utterance of the tongue, and many scholars do not understand. Hear what the sheikh is saying now. Okay, I think we took this part again, but we're going over it again. The sheikh goes on to say, they consider it a mere utterance on the tongue, meaning people just say la ilaha illallah, 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 and that's it. So the sheikh goes on to say, and many scholars do not understand the meaning of la ilaha illallah. He said many scholars. He didn't say general people like me and you. He said many scholars, they don't understand it. Why does he say that? He goes on to say, the sheikh goes on to say, that they could be scholars in the Arabic language. They're specialized in the Arabic language. They could be scholars of Nahu. What's Nahu? Anybody know what Nahu is besides Saleh? Besides Saleh. Sheikh Saleh, you're the Naib Bapper, so you're just the helper. What is Nahu? What is Nahu? Ali and Uthman, you should know what Nahu is. What's Nahu? And okay, those if okay, Nahu in English is grammar. And grammar is what helps you to put your words together so they sound intelligent and they're correctly spelt. Hey, there's Nora. Nora. Is that you? Is that Nora? Who is that? Nora? Who's that little girl there? MashaAllah. Allah yahfadhaha. Okay, so grammar is what helps you to say your words properly. Imagine if I started to speak like this, okay, guys, in the English language. Hey, man, I want to run down the road, man, and I want to see what's going on, and I want to do with me just commenting. Does that sound intelligent? It sounds stupid, right? So in the Arabic language, it's even more important that you put the proper harakat, the proper vowels in the right place at the right time, or else you sound stupid. And it's something for me, I'm a non-Arab, so I'm trying to learn this still. It's very difficult. But at the same time, once you learn it, you're good to go. Because it has a systemized rule. So the Sheikh goes on to say that even people who are specialists, they're really good at knowing the grammar, knowing where to put the right letters, the right vowels, even they don't know La ilaha illallah properly. And then he goes on to say, and even some scholars of hadith, they don't know La ilaha illallah properly. Why? Because this is a science within itself. This is an ulum. This is a study within itself. To study La ilaha illallah, this is a big study by itself. And you can't just do it quickly in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or 4 days. How many days have we covered so far, Naib Saleh? More than 8 weeks. Okay, more than 8 weeks. Okay, so we're still studying it, and it's really important. So let me finish here. So the Sheikh goes on to say, yet many of these scholars and these other sciences, they have no concern, they don't care for Tawheed, or they teach the creed of some other different groups that aren't very strong in teaching what they call Tawheed or Uluhiyya. They only specialize in teaching only Tawheed or Rububiyyah. And for our Tawheed to be correct, we need to teach what they call the 3 Tawheeds. Besides Sheikh Saleh, what are the 3 Tawheeds? Anybody can tell me. Besides Sheikh Saleh. What are the three tawheeds that we mentioned before? We mentioned it once before, but now we're going through it. Anybody care? Nobody knows? Okay, Sheikh Saleh, your shot. Go ahead, take a shot. We did this already in Surah Al-Fatiha. We mentioned all three of them. Tawheed al-Rububiyyah. What's the ayah for that from Surah Al-Fatiha? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This is Allah's Rububiyyah. He is the Lord. He is the Lord of everything and everyone. That is Rububiyyah. He is unique, and he is the unity of his one lordship. Okay? What else? What's second? Uluhiyah. That's what we're studying right now. That only Allah deserves to be worshipped. Also, some scholars, they call it Tawheed al-Ibadah. Either Tawheed al-Uluhiyah or Tawheed al-Ibadah. Okay? Hello? Who's saying hello? Who's saying hello? Who's that? Okay, and what's the last one? Muhammad and Dawood. You guys know what it is? Remember we mentioned it before? We picked up the Quran and we were reading some stuff. Uthman and Ali, do you guys remember? Okay, the last one is Sheikh Saleh. What is it? It's in Fatiha too. All three of them are in Fatiha. All three. Al-Asma wa Sifat. So give me an example for that from Fatiha. Okay, well, let's start with Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Let's start with that before we go into Malik Yawmiddin. That's not incorrect, but let's just deal with the basic easy one. Okay, and what is the Tawheed al-Uluhiyah in Fatiha? It's talking about Ibadah. So where is the Ibadah verse? Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. So Sheikh Saleh, if you were to ask the Muslims, they don't know this. People that are hufad of Quran, they may have a hard time. People that know the Arabic language, they may have a hard time. People that memorize lots of hadith, they may have a hard time to understand this. That's why we're showing you guys very, very basic information from Surah Fatiha, Tawheed al-Uluhiyah, Tawheed al-Asma wa Sifat, wa Tawheed al-Rububiyyah. So say with me, guys. Muhammad and Dawood, Ali and Uthman, Faris, and Phantom Ranger. The first one is Tawheed. Say with me, Tawheed. 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 Ar-Rububiyyah. At-Tawheed Ar-Rububiyyah. At-Tawheed Ar-Rububiyyah. That means the unity of lordship. Or it means the lordship of Allah. That He is the Lord. He is Rabbul Alameen. He is the Lord of all mankind and all what's I'm trying to think of the other word. Yeah, all kind. He is the Lord of everything. Okay. Yes. Is that your hand up, Muhammad? Okay, well, the second one is At-Tawheed. Say with me, guys. At-Tawheed. At-Tawheed Al-Uluhiyah. Say At-Tawheed Al-Uluhiyah. Okay. So here, At-Tawheed Al-Uluhiyah, okay, really what it means is that Allah, He is the Most High. From Ulu, Sifat al-Ulu. Okay, but we don't want to get too detailed. So we'll just say Tawheed al-Uluhiyah, meaning that it is Allah alone that we worship. Okay? He is the master that we worship. He is the Lord that we worship. And the last one is At-Tawheed. Say with me, guys. At-Tawheed. Phantom Ranger, Faris, everybody. At-Tawheed wal-Asma was-Sifat. And that means Allah, His names and His attributes. He has names and He has attributes. Okay? He is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. He's also Dhul Jalali wal Ikram. He is also Ash-Shadid al-Iqab. So these are some of his sifat, and these are some of his attributes. Okay, so the Quran that we're studying and that we're memorizing and that we're learning, guys, it has, if you look throughout the Quran with a dedicated eye and you look, you'll see these different verses. They come there to solidify and to build upon our belief system. Okay, we're at 25 minutes now. Anybody have any questions thus far? Okay. Let me ask you guys a couple of questions now. Can we worship a cow? Can we worship an angel? Can we worship a prophet like Prophet Musa? Can we worship an uncle that passed away? Can we worship a king? Can we worship the sun? Can we worship our desires? Like we want to eat ice cream every day. All we want to do is just eat ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. We love ice cream so much. We're ready to live and die for ice cream. Can we do that? Okay. All right. So let's move on here. I'm just trying to make this guy a little bit easier for you because it's actually getting kind of more technical. And we want to make this easy for you guys. All right, let me ask you guys a question. Can anybody create anything? Can anybody originate anything? Okay, give me some explanation. Use the word manufacture. Yeah, yes, we can manufacture stuff. We can but you see, all of the things that you get to manufacture it comes from who? It comes from Allah. He's the creator. All right. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good, guys. Very good. Okay. I'm trying not to go too deep. All right. So Sheikh, he goes on to say here, La ilaha illallah, okay? And now we're going to study something new, guys. You guys are paying attention? It's a new word that we're going to give you guys today. Okay, you guys are paying attention? Say the word nawaqid. Nawaqid. Nawaqid, it means the nullifiers. It means those things that cancel out what you had before, it cancels them out. So there are some nullifiers, there are some things that cancel out La ilaha illallah, the nawaqid, okay? So the Shaykh, he goes on to say that La ilaha illallah, it nullifies also all that is worshipped besides Allah, regardless whether it is called a medium or an intercessor or aliha, gods, for La ilaha illallah negates all that is worshipped besides Allah, and whatever name is called. Okay, so let's go back. The word medium or intercessor is what the Christian people do. Okay? The Christian people, what they do, okay, and I'm not trying to pick on Christians alone, but we're just using them because it's an easy way to understand what we're talking about. What they try to do, instead of making dua directly to Allah, going directly to Allah to ask for prayers, they try to go to Isa or Jesus and then ask Jesus to ask Allah for something. Okay? So they say some things, they say, oh, Jesus. And then they say, help me this, help me that, or help me to do this. Or they say, in the name of, and then they use his name. Okay, this is not permissible in our religion. We cannot say the name of Muhammad sallallahu and then say, oh Muhammad, and then ask for something. We can't do that. That's shirkin billah. Okay, this is associating partners with Allah. We can't say, oh angel. We can't say that and then ask. We can't say, oh sheikh who passed away. You know, give me this or give me that. You can't do that. Okay? Because it negates your la ilaha illallah. All right. We don't want to go too deep because I don't think everybody's going to Say that again? Nawaqid. Yeah, nawaqid. We can't ask jinns. Some people, they call on the jinns, the shayateen, a'udhu billah. We can't call upon them. A'udhu billah. That's shirkun billah. We can't call on prophets. We can't call on messengers. We can't call on dead sheikhs. We can't call on anybody. Only Allah. Okay? We can't call on pious people who passed away. A great sheikh who was really pious. We can't call on him. That's shirk billah. Alright? You guys are with me? Okay. So, what is a mushrik? What is a mushrik? Everyone except for Saleh. Saleh, I know you know. I'm trying to see if Ali and Uthman know, if Muhammad and Dawood know, if the Phantom Ranger knows, if Faris, if you guys know. What is a mushrik? Okay, put your hand up if you have the answer. Okay, Muhammad. Say it again. A person who doesn't believe in Allah. Okay. It's a little bit more detailed than that. It's a person who makes shirk with Allah by calling upon other than Allah. Okay, so that's not bad. Okay, a mushrik is a person who what they call an idolater. Okay, in English, that's what they call it. Or what they call the correct term in English is a polytheist. A polytheist, not a monotheist. A monotheist worships one God. A polytheist worships more than one. Okay, you guys are with me? All right. So, all right. So check this out. Here's the tough question, Sheikh Saleh. This one is specifically for you, but everybody else can hear this question. Is the disbelief in our time greater, or was it worse in the Prophet's time or in our time? Disbelief. Kufr. Say that again? No. I'm saying, is disbelief kufr? Okay. Is it worse in our time, or was it worse in the time of the Prophet ﷺ's time?